Hello there, welcome to Watson's Daily TV. I'm Peter Watson and I'm here with my take on two major topics in this morning's business news, distilled for you in 3 minutes. This is a cut down version of my weekday newsletter, Watson's Daily, in which I usually comment on a number of companies and themes. Can I beat this buzzer? Today, I'm going to talk about Trump's tariffs. Don't worry, it's not Groundhog Day. I talked about it yesterday as well. And the weakening UK services sector. Sorry, still got a cold. I talked a bit about Trump's tariffs yesterday, but there were some interesting bits in the press today about the ongoing knock-on effects that they are having. On the US side, it seems that many of the farming supporters he courted on his election campaign are feeling rather disappointed that his trade war has resulted in demand drying up completely from China. They will be okay in the short term because they are covered by crop insurance and a $12 billion buffer from the government to cover interim losses, but the longer this goes on, the more exposed they will become. This is something that will be more of an issue over time. On the other side of things, it looks like some Asian countries may stand to benefit from the tariffs as companies look to source from places other than China for raw materials. For instance, tech companies in Vietnam and Malaysia could get benefits, and other imports such as shoes, toys and textiles could be sourced from Vietnam, India, Bangladesh and Indonesia. It seems to me that industries tend to take a long, hard look at their supply chains in the event of a natural disaster, but this is very much a man-made one. The problem is that the longer this impasse goes on, the higher the chances of countries and industries finding alternative suppliers that will persist in the long term. Now, this happened in America in the Jimmy Carter era with grain exports and caused American farmers a great deal of long-term pain. The other thing that I wanted to mention today was the sluggishness of the UK services sector, as the latest IHS Markit and SIPS PMI survey showed a slowdown in business activity over the last month. Given that it accounts for about 80% of our country GDP, a slowdown is a source for concern, especially as we enter the Christmas season and then Brexit, of course. After a surprisingly good summer, it seems like we may be entering into a bit of a chilly winter. You can get more detail on these stories and more in my daily weekday blog on watsonsdaily.com. For instance, in today's edition, I talk about Iran's defiance in the face of big sanctions, UK retail sales, as well as SoftBank's stance regarding its Saudi Arabian investors, and the wage increase for Lidl employees. Anyway, Watson's Daily is intended to give you the essence of the day's commercial news with opinion. You can read the whole thing in anything between 1 and 7 minutes. Please go to watsonsdaily.com to find out more if you're interested. See you tomorrow and thanks for watching. Watson out.